Hi guys, welcome back to another OGs. Guys, how you all doing? If you are new here, you are welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, God bless you as you always come back to watch my video. My people know be smart, now different is not the land for my table. And I know say as the news they come, that's why they carry and come here out to come share and with honor. Alright, my people, for today's video, I'm going to watch and together with honor. Alright, my people, more go watch the video to see what really happen for inside the video. My people.
Governor Ademola Adeleke, who went to the praying ground to observe prayer. The government, in a statement today, through the spokesperson of the government, has said that of the governor, Olawale Rashid, has said that there was an involvement or the role played by a former spokesperson of the Senate. According to the statement, there were thugs who encircled and barred the governor from getting entrance into the Eid praying ground, a commotion which saw the government leaving the venue. Afterwards, the police have been asked to intervene in the matter, and we understand there has been some questioning in that respect. And of course, the name of Senator Ademola Basiru has been drawn into these, and he has also come out to say it is not true, that in fact there was a lack of proper administration of protocol on the side of the governor's team. So what really happened today? Let's get to hear from both sides. I'm being joined tonight by Senator Ademola Basiru himself. He joins us virtually from Osogbo. Thank you so much, Senator Basiru, for joining us.
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you so much.
Ashim, how are you?
I'm good. And I'll also be joined by the spokesperson to Governor Ademola Adeleke, Mr. Olawale Rashid, who joins us virtually also from Iwo. Thank you so much, Mr. Rashid, for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Senator, give us an understanding. We're here that you gave a statement at a police station. Was that true? And the fact that there was an assassination attempt on the life of the governor, the statement mentioned that you have some role to play there. What really happened?
I think my training and my learning is that of a legal practitioner. Elementary rule that I was taught in the law school, in the law of evidence, is that he who asserts, must prove. As far as I'm concerned, the person making assertion as to assassination attempts on the life of Governor Adeleke is either himself or Olawale Rashid, the spokesperson. So I would rather say, let them assert what are the facts that will make them to say there was an assassination attempt. And to help them, I know if you check your dictionary, assassination means murder by sudden or secret means, usually for political reasons, and target usually at personalities. So the question was that, was there any attempted to murder the governor today at the Eid prayer ground? If there was such an attempt, I think they should give fact and figure to substantiate same. But I will not dignify an uninformed, and possibly what I know is that today I was at the Eid praying ground today in Osogbo, and I prayed at that Eid, and by Almighty God that I serve, I never cited Governor Adeleke, and I did not see him at all. I only saw his video just as I'm on your TV station today, and he was on the premises of the Eid by the video that I just saw now, some moments ago, and I saw him in company of several aides and people, walking from one place, to the other. Nobody, from the video you just show on your television screen now, I was shown to be harassing, molesting, or doing anything against, the person of Governor.
Senator Basiru, if I may jump in quickly.
I also saw your video.
Yeah.
A mammoth, yes.
Yeah, if I may jump in on quickly before I bring Olawale Rashid in that statement, it was stated,
video.
just a moment, in that statement, it states that the government particularly notes with shock and surprise the role played by former Senator Ademola Basiru, who took over the space reserved for the governor at the prayer ground. All efforts to get the former senator to vacate the space proved abortive. Were you sitting in the chair or the seat or the space reserved for the governor?
I think don't let them create confusion for you. There's no chair in the mosque. And I tell you that as at the time, today, I did not see any seat earmarked for Governor Adeleke. I did also not see any protocol of the governor. I did not also see any advance party. I sat in my place. Then a moment after I've been on my seat, one man who I know is not a government official, Olawale Rashid want to tell me there's a governor official. His name is Muniru Raji. I know him to be a political irritant in Osogbo. Came and brought talks seeking to evacuate me from where I was sitting. And of course, the people around the place, as you see from the video you have shown, amateur video, I just saw your TV station, rally around and say it will be unacceptable to get me to leave where I was sitting. So I don't know where and who are saying that a particular seat was reserved for the governor. And as I said, I did not see the governor until on your television station today.
All right.
So the question I ask is this, which maybe Olawale want to answer, whether talks at the protocol of who harassed me, remove my turban, and they handle me were people who are protocol officers trying to secure seats for Mr. Governor. I did not talk with any known official of state government today to know where any seat
Senator, quickly, I need to bring in Rashid Olawale now. Were you questioned by the police today? Did you put down any statement today after the prayers?
I did not put any statement today, but something shocking happened today, which shocked the conscience of all Nigerians. When I came to the Eid in company of eminent personality in Osogbo, Asiwaju Adini of Yoruba land, Alhaji Hamis Olatunde Badmus, Ààrẹ Mùsùlùmí of Osogbo land, Alhaji Adekunle, Giwa Adini of Osogbo land, Dr. Bayo Jimoh, Baba Adini of Osogbo land, who is incidentally my uncle, Alai Busari, a former retired Assistant General of Police, Raimi Odofin, also my uncle, the former Deputy Speaker of the State Assembly, Honorable Akintunde, the PDP House of Rep elected, who is currently sitting, Adewale Gangaria. We were in the same vehicle to the Eid Grant. And when I was leaving the Eid Grant, as I was in the vehicle, one police officer came and said that the Commissioner of Police said I should see him. I said, no problem. I'll call him his number. I will go and see him in his office. Only for me to learn that they locked up every person on the Eid Grant. They did not allow any vehicle to leave the Eid Grant for 45 minutes, insisting I must highlight from the vehicle I brought to the Eid. And in that regard, we spoke with the CP, and I was at the office of the CP. I did not drop any statement. The CSO to Mr. Governor came, and they stated their own side of the story. Assassination issue was not brought up because I specifically asked the CP, who was the complainant? He said the government. I said, as far as I'm concerned, government is an inanimate object. There must be specific complainant. And I said, what is the complaint? He said the complaint is that I did not leave a seat prepared for the governor. I said I did not send any protocol officer, and no official of government approached me to formally request that. Rather, it was talks led by Muniru Raji that attempted to send me away from where I was sitting. And of course, with my leaders,
we have the government side now.
The police commissioner of police.
Senator, just a moment. Let's hear from the governor's side. The spokesperson to the governor of Osun said, Olawale Rashid, is also here with us virtually from Iwo. Mr. Rashid, what really happened? Was there an assassination attempt on the governor?
Thank you very much. Before I answer the question, let me quickly go over all what the senators has just said. One, the governor was live at Eid Grant today, and all the facts were there. Chief Badmus and Pidmos and others, they interacted with, including the chief imam. Secondly, it was wrong and false to say there was no seat or protocol officers ahead. That's like an advance team. We have a red carpet that was actually laid for the governor, and we have 3 of our protocol officers who are there. And when they move up to onto the earmarked area, they were challenged, but they were overruled. And in the process, one of our honorable was beaten up. So it is wrong. The senator was wrong to have said there is no advanced party. We have an advanced party. The place was marked with a red carpet. And again, he made a reference to a leader of Incidentally, that Muniru Raji that the senator called a political irritant was one of the people responsible for the defeat of the senator in the last election. So definitely, if you call him a political talk, you are wrong. Now, let me go to the issue of assassination attempt. What we notice when we enter is that we enter into a trap. In addition to the issue of taking over the governor's seat, we notice armed, strange-looking guys positioned all over strategic positions within the Eid grant. When we saw that, when we enter, we thought, well, maybe they are security people. But at the time we enter and we are right close to the front of where we are supposed to pray, we noticed that these people are armed. And while we were watching over that, it was at that point we noticed the commotion, which is being shown here now. So we quickly said to the governor, oh, the security people said, no, let's go back to the car. We're going to secure the governor. We did that. To Bidmos and others came and said, don't worry, everything is calm. By the time we come out again, those strange-looking people were encircling where the governor was staying, including the team. It was at that point we noticed that this is beyond ordinary and we need to move. And that's why quickly we ferried the Gulf into the jeep, surround the jeep, and from there we left. And the police came in. They want to actually question the senator because he's the one that took over the space where the Gulf was supposed to stay, which started the whole commotion. And it is false to say that the Eid ground was locked up. It is false. It is not true. People were inside, they came out, and the senator was approached by the police. And as to the issue of, nobody brought up the issue of assassination attempt. The reality is this. God save our governor today. And we had a Thanksgiving event at the country home where we thank God for saving the life of our governor. And whatever Senator Ademola will say, as of today, he has gone to the police, and I know the police will take up the matter.
So, I mean, let's look at what could have happened in a place where the governor was. There was an advance team, and these thugs that you said you saw there, have they been identified? Have they been arrested by the police? These men you said they are with arms, that are armed.
That's why I said the police is working on the matter. What we had was that they were brought in 3 buses. Who brought the buses? Some people were even linking the buses to the senator. And they were in dark mood, armed. We were shocked. In fact, we have actually entered into that trap, not knowing there are people, strange people. They call them thugs, but they look more professional. They are not normal security people. There are 3 buses that convey them, and the buses were parked there.
I mean,
but overall, the good thing, the police are looking into it, and we think they will do a good job.
So, in your statement, Mr. Rashid, you drew Senator Bashiru playing a role in these. What was the connection?
Good. Let me give you an instance. If you get to an occasion and you are told this place is here marked for so person, the next thing we expect is for you to respect that. But you refused. And two big ones came to us and said, okay, don't worry. If Bashir refused to leave that seat, I will leave my own for you. We said, no, that space where that red carpet is meant for the governor. And what is the link? The link, some few days ago, we issued a statement. And Senator Basiru is challenging us on this. On it. We said there are importation of some security people into the state, and we call on the IG to look into the matter. Senator Basiru petitioned against us, saying we are lying. We allege then that there is a plot to destabilize the state. Senator Basiru said it's a lie. Now today, what happened? Senator Bassey sat where the governor was supposed to sit, and all effort to get him out prove abortive. So whether there is a link or not, 2 + 2 look like 4.
Because assassination is a very strong offense in the body of our laws in this country. And so to link a senator to it, there probably is going to be some kind of evidence that is strong enough. But the question here is, could this be politically related? Could this be some rivalry between the APC and the PDP in Osun State?
Well, we just defeated the senator and his people. Many people are still in pain and still very bitter. And we suspect Senator Basiru is launching a political game. He wants to upstage former Governor Yetola and Senator Mishore. And maybe that's why he's putting up all this show. The reality is that we are in governance now. Our governor is taking care of Osogbo. We want Osogbo to be the real capital that it's supposed to be. And the Osogbo people are appreciating this. And the senator is not happy, obviously. So what happened today is clearly an attempt to undermine the relationship between the state governor and the people of Osogbo land. But it failed because Osogbo people know who their friend is. Governor Ademola Adeleke is doing a lot for the people of Osogbo. And on the issue of assassination being strong, I've read people talking about definition of assassination. When you say assassination attempt, that is an attempt. What are those dark, armed people doing? Strategically positioned where the governor has just entered. Why are they gradually encircling the governor? That is our point. And we're ferrying him out so that there will be no untoward incident, which is good for us. And we thank God for saving the life of our governor. So we stand by that story.
Is there any action being taken by the governor in this respect? If there are,
yes.
If there are inclination that there was an assassination attempt on the #1 citizen of Osun State, what is the governor doing about that?
Already there has been a security meeting. The governor has issued a necessary directive. He has called for calm, and we are doing internal reshuffling of our own system to further secure the governor. So as at now, what is happening in the state is that leaders have been calling him, issuing statements, praying for the safety of the governor, and urging him to continue the good work he's doing.
All right, Senator, and I asked Mr. Rashid if this is politically linked, and he says, look, it might not be far away from the fact that you and your party have been defeated. Is this politics taken too far, Senator Bashir?
I think the guy speaking there on behalf of the Osun State government is unfortunate that he's a comedian. What is being said is a tale by the moonlight. I went to the Eid today, and earlier today, I sent to you, addressed like a proper Muslim with my turban. Somebody who has gone to the mosque to go and foment trouble and to carry out assassination will not go dressed, the way I've dressed. And you can check your phone. I sent it to you deliberately. Secondly, too, I came with a vehicle that Ashwaju Muslimi of Nigeria, of Yoruba land is, together with eminent Muslim personalities.
I'm sorry to call
somebody who is going to assassinate the character will not do that. Let me talk. I didn't cut you when you are talking, please. I think it is very uncouth for you to start interjecting when I'm speaking. So, as I was saying, I went there. Then secondly, he said he saw armed personnel. I did not see any armed person. I did not go to the Eid with anybody. And it's on right on. We saw the gun moving to and fro, and none of the so-called armed people made any attempt. On the no. It's unfortunate. Who don't even credibility have serious approach to even talking about the government. The truth is this: I have been to see the Commissioner of Police. If they say they are doing investigation, let them do the investigation. But what I know is that he does not even know definition of what is called assassination. Assassination is a very serious offense.
So, Senator,
and to make such allegations, show that he does not know severity.
So, for us to bring this conversation home, and I'd like to quickly ask you, just a moment, Senator, before I allow...
I must say clearly, if you want to listen to me.
What did he say? Senator?
I'm listening, Sheung.
I wanted to ask you, out of
listening.
courtesy, if the number one citizen of the state is being said to, if you are being told that you are occupying the seat of the governor, out of courtesy, do you think you probably would have, with the benefit of hindsight, maybe left the seat for him out of courtesy? Was that possible?
I don't have any personal problem with Governor Adeleke. I think I want to advise Governor Adeleke. Some of his handlers are going to ruin his reputation as a peace-loving individual. People like Rashid and the Muniru that he mentioned. At the last Eid, the governor himself came to greet us where we were seated and we exchanged banters. I have pictures I can show to you. But when you have people of mindset like Rashid and the so-called Muniru working for a government, making banal allegations of assassination attempt on a person, like me, it shows the kind of thing they want to do. They want to make the governor by coming up with baseless, allegation.
Right.
Of course, definitely, if a protocol officer had approached me, and I know he's a protocol officer of government, I would definitely leave the place, for the governor, out of the respect for his office. But what I said is that the person that approached me was a political irritant, and he insulted me.
All right, my people, now the video now on a new watch finish, so on a see what happen for inside the video. All right, my people, make una let me know waiting on a thing for the comment section. And if una never subscribe, make una subscribe so that una no go miss any latest gist way I dey upload. On a bye bye till I come on our next time. Bye guys, my next video. Bye guys.